Good morning, Dubai. This is the Lovin Dubai Show with me, Casey.
And me, Massa.
And we go through the top trending stories. Our top story today, Dubai flights hit by Air Canada strike for third day in a row.
And Dubai police foiled $25 million pink diamond heist in 8 hours.
2 women fined by Abu Dhabi court for selling gold that they had rented for 157,000 dirham.
And money kicks was at Logan Paul's lavish Lake Como wedding.
Today's rapid weather report. It's a bit hotter outside, mostly sunny with temperatures ranging from 35 to 44 degrees. Good morning to everyone. Good morning to Jassamaki K, who was the first commenter on the show. How are you? How are you, Massa?
I'm good. How are you? But have you been on social media the past few days?
I'm on social media every second of my life.
Did you know?
I'm on Instagram.
Not Instagram, yeah. Makes sense, you know. But sometimes I always bounce back between Instagram and TikTok, but I do prefer TikTok. I feel safe on TikTok.
Interesting, because what you told me before the show feels like the absolute opposite of safe.
So just suddenly one day the audience and people just upped and started cancelling some influencers. They decided we've had enough of this perfectly tinted lifestyle that no one can achieve, unattainable lifestyle, the perfect image that they keep trying to portray and not being super relatable. And they started a hashtag where to boycott and unfollow those influencers, basically. There has been a massive unfollowing throughout, and some influencers here in Dubai as well. Massive unfollowing, like huge number of people unfollowing it. They started posting videos of the count, the subscriptions and the followers counts going down.
And this is happening like in the last few days, weeks?
In the last 3-4 days.
3-4 days?
Yeah, just suddenly, like nothing triggered it exactly. Like, I wouldn't say something triggered it and made people go like, okay, now they did something that's so sensitive that made them start to boycott. No, they just woke up one day and they're like, you know what? Why are we following those type of contents? You know, maybe we need different, maybe not all content creators, they're like, and the content creators are not giving us essence. There are content creators that are not giving us something that to make use of. Those are the content creators that they're boycotting.
How does it work? Like, so give me a number, for example, like someone who had X number of followers and has lost, like how many hundreds of followers are we talking here?
So one follower, I'm not going to mention the name, she lost a lot of followers. She was about to hit she was closer to 6 million on TikTok. She dropped to 5 million.
No way.
Yeah.
Sorry, no offense, TikTok. And watches like get cancelled. How many are I think it's because I'm a passive follower of so many people that I'm rarely inspired to unfollow something. If it's like a cancel culture thing, I sometimes feel like it's a bit of bullying. So I'd rarely be inspired to uninspired. But the fact that this 3 or 4 day phenomenon has led to 1 million unfollowers is really scary.
And there's a hashtag, like if you open TikTok, the hashtag that's trending right now is basically, it's in Arabic, boycott those influencers. Wow. So they're also pinpointing those influencers that are not speaking up about the genocide in Gaza. So anyone that's not speaking out, they're signaling them out and cancelling them. And some parents are commenting under the comment section saying that I don't want my daughter to grow up and see those content creators and they think this is the perfect life. This is the life that you need to achieve. I want something that's relatable. I want something that they can look up to.
Parents are involved. And when the parents groups are involved, then you know you have to sit down and you have to listen. You know that what you said earlier is that, like, you know, they're showing the snippet of this perfect life and it's unachievable, blah, blah, blah. But like, you chose to follow them.
Exactly. You basically brought them up.
This is like classic. Like, we're so lucky we don't have tabloid culture here, because tabloid culture in UK and Ireland is you make a big show of someone, you say they're a queen, you say they're amazing, and then the press starts to rip them down and they take awful pictures of them and they rip them to shreds. We don't have that here, thank gosh.
Yeah, thank God.
It looks like that's kind of what's happening now. I don't know the accounts, I don't know what's on them, but what I don't align with is outwardly showing signs of bullying. So like unfollow quietly maybe, but I don't like, I think you mentioned that there's like videos with mean comments and things.
Yes.
Just unfollow quietly if you decide it doesn't align with you.
So like I feel bad for them, but at the same time, like I understand where the people are coming from. I think it's just the way they're doing it is a bit too harsh because the videos that they were liking, the videos that they were supporting, the videos that they previously liked, by the way, videos that they previously liked. Previously videos that they were resharing and putting cute comments like, oh, what a cute couple, what a cute girl, and she looks so pretty, are now twisting it, adding different captions where it's proper bullying, making fun of the content, making fun of their actions, making fun of their face expressions, and spreading it all over social media. Things changed.
It's the nature of the beast. Yeah. It really is. I mean, if you've got time to be posting online, I would suggest, if you really care about things like the genocide, post about that rather than choosing to pinpoint one person on the internet who's not. Take the time and do some good yourself, rather than just like shoveling hate online. We don't have time for it. We don't have the headspace for it.
Some influencers are coming out and posting stories and reels. They're like, no, don't unfollow me. I didn't do anything. Like, I've been supporting this genocide. I've been giving you proper content. I am not faking my lifestyle. They're trying to protect themselves, but a lot of them are supporting them in the comments. They're like, no, we support you. We have a number of people that we're not supporting right now.
It's so weird, like this whole we.
So there is this division, basically.
I really feel for the people involved. I think it's the nature of the beast. I don't support online bullying. If you want to unfollow someone, I would just suggest you quietly unfollow them. That would just be me.
Yeah, let's jump into our first story of the day. So Dubai flights were hit by Air Canada strike for the third day. So Dubai passengers are feeling the impact of Air Canada cabin crew strike, which has led to flight cancellations for the third day in a row. So around 10,000 crew members walked off the job. So their first major strike since 1985. So they're basically demanding higher pay and recognition for duties performed before and after flights.
So it's disrupted flights in Dubai, flights going to and from Dubai. 700 flights have been affected. 130,000 passengers daily worldwide. So it looks like there's going to have to be some changes for Dubai flights on Saturday, Sunday and Monday. They were cancelled. Tuesday service is expected to operate.
So it's expected to operate, but it's still not 100% confirmed. However, Air Canada has warned that it could take 7 to 10 days for schedules to return to normal. So meaning travelers should brace for delays and last-minute cancellations throughout the week. So I have a friend that's currently in Canada right now. Her flight was supposed to be today, 19th of August, okay? I was counting down the days. I really miss her. I want her to come back. So they discussed it. They called the airlines. They told them, listen, your flight is cancelled. So they couldn't travel. They had to postpone it to 23rd, basically. So for the next 4 days. But they did tell them that you have to basically expect the unexpected, or you have to keep in mind that there might be more cancellations.
And is the airline paying for her accommodation in the meantime? Think of the costs of those lost 4 days, because you may not be able to get back to work, which would be a scary thing, and then obviously the accommodation and the costs of just like being not in your home country is always just more expensive.
And now luckily they have their own house in Canada, but they have a rented car. So basically they have to add 4 additional days for that because their flight got cancelled. But is the airline covering those extra expenses? I don't think so, no. I'm not sure. Maybe they are. I need to check with her. But what's happening to her is that they're frustrated. They want to come back. They've been there for 3 weeks. It's time to come back home. Flights got cancelled. Had to push it for 4 days. But still, they have to keep in mind that it still might get cancelled.
When we were flying to France for my wedding, I mentioned this like every show. There's a different story. But on the week of the wedding, there were airstrikes in France.
Oh my
and
God.
There were forest fires in the airport that we were flying into that week.
How were you feeling? I bet you were so scared.
I was definitely, the strikes I was okay about, but then the fires into that airport, I was just worried, only for my mum, because I was like, everyone else can figure it out. But the only thing I would say is, and it's really easy sitting here and saying it now, is worse things are happening.
Worse things are happening, that's true.
And if your flight's delayed for a few days, it's annoying, but
worse things are happening. Just, look at the silver lining.
There's always a silver lining.
At least, I need to tell her, like, enjoy the good weather before you come here.
Because I was, yeah, exactly. And I was trying to think, I was like, the worst thing would be, let's say my mum not being able to make it, for example.
Yeah.
But I thought, well, she'll get to another maker and she will make it.
There's always
but
a
if
solution.
she wouldn't, again, we're so lucky that we're here. I don't know.
Exactly, that's so true.
So there's always a silver lining to these things, even though it's much easier to say it when you're not when you're sitting in the doldrums, and especially if you're traveling with kids, it's a whole other. Does she have kids?
No, she traveled with her parents and her sisters.
Well, that's
so she's sitting not doing anything.
On that coin, if it's good or bad. Okay, next story: Dubai police foil $25 million pink diamond heist in 8 hours. Dubai police got a call about an exceptionally rare 21-carat pink diamond worth $25 million, and it was reported stolen in Dubai. So a jeweler just called the police and they said, this is what's happened.
So the gang spent over a year planning the heist. They posed as wealthy buyers, rented luxury cars, and held meetings in 5-star hotels to gain the jeweler's trust.
A month in the making, so here's how they planned it. A year in the making, excuse me, here's how they planned it. The jeweler was lured to a villa to meet the supposed buyer after they had gained his trust. Once the diamond was shown, the suspects grabbed it and fled. Now, within 8 hours, all 3 suspects were arrested and the diamond was recovered. Is it James Bond Mission Impossible? Is it Dubai police operating on a Tuesday?
Oh my God.
I have so many thoughts on this. They spent a year.
A year planning this. It's a $25 million diamond.
I know, but we've seen the movies. The planning, the balaclavas, everything that goes into it. You gain the trust, you have the fancy cars, you're doing the meetings in the hotels. You don't just, when you get it was obviously getting the villa out of the diamond out of the jewelry store was the big thing for them. They got the diamond to a villa, so that in their words, like they looked at it and it was gone. No, because they had this trust with the jeweler, so the jeweler showed the diamond, and apparently they just kind of took it and they're like, oh, it's kind of gone, and then they were out the door, and they thought that they would be able to drive away from this villa to safety. The plan was to get the diamond out of the country to an Asian country, but Dubai police
in the most surveilled city in the world. You think you're gonna get away with this? In the most surveilled city, no way.
You call the police. You say, here I am.
And they're immediately.
The car that they've left in is this, and Dubai police. 8 hours, 3 of them,
even
off
before
the streets.
Even before they travel, caught, gone, away in the jail.
I was trying to think, we were talking about the value of Georgina's ring.
She needs to be, I would be so scared, like me posting a ring like that with so much attention and so many people looking at the ring and so many people reposting it, and it's a big deal.
It's bigger than this, by the way, because everyone was discussing the real price of Georgina's ring. This ring looks smaller and it's 21 carats and it's $25 million.
I'd be so scared to post it. Like, what if I'm a next target?
They have serious security detail.
Yeah, but can I just say something? The ring looks so good. The diamond ring looks so good.
That got stolen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pink and it's diamond. Perfect representation of me.
I wonder, the thing is, like, if you got a stolen ring...
Yeah, no, I don't want selling it.
They were definitely going to sell it on.
Yeah, they were going to sell it online somewhere, obviously. But alhamdulillah, it's back to safety.
Well done, Dubai, please.
Well done, Dubai, please. Moving on to another jewellery story that was stolen. 2 women were fined by Abu Dhabi court for selling gold they had rented for about 157,000 dirhams. An unusual gold rented dispute has ended with a hefty court ruling in Abu Dhabi. 2 women were found guilty of selling gold valued at 1.5 million dirhams, which they had originally rented from another woman for just 157,000. The plaintiff filed a criminal complaint after the defendants signed a promissory note that they guaranteed check that instead sold the jewellery.
The women defended themselves by claiming it was actually an installment purchase worth 700,000 dirham, but the court dismissed their argument. The Abu Dhabi Civil, Family and Administrative Claims Court upheld the original judgment, ordering the defendants to repay 1.5 million for the stolen gold and an additional 250,000 in compensation to the plaintiff. Don't sell on the gold that you rent.
When I was reading the story, okay, I was thinking in my head, how did you think you were going to get away with this? You were renting, you weren't buying it or you didn't steal it, you were renting this gold. Basically stolen because you're buying it, basically you're selling it to someone else. But you're renting this gold. And then you're selling it to someone else worth much higher than what it was actually.
That's a wild jump,
Rented
by the
for.
way, 150K to 1.5 million.
Yeah, they thought they were smart.
Well,
They thought they were so smart.
they had a buyer.
They had a buyer that was so ready that bought it for 1.5 million. But did you not expect that the first woman is gonna come and ask for her gold back? Did you just expect her to forget it? To move? You know what? Yeah, I rented this piece of gold to this person. Let me go on my day and just. Did you expect her to forget it? What were they expecting? This is my question. Like whenever I read such stories, what goes through their mind?
I don't know. Well, it looks like they've been locked up, so you won't be able to.
Locked up. I can't ask them.
You can't ask them. Before we jump on to our next story, I want to give a quick shout out to K9 Friends. They are an amazing doggy rescue shelter in Dubai, and super cool. They've launched their first ever calendar photography competition. So basically, you can take really cute photos for their 2026 fundraising calendar. It's titled Treat Yourself. So take cute pictures of your rescue pups. Maybe they're doing a spa day or they're having a cozy night in. And the aim is to raise funds and help all of the rescue pups find their forever homes.
So the competition is open now and runs until 12th September 2025 with a public exhibition and prizes also planned for participants. So check out K9 Friends if you want to participate.
If you want to rescue, get information about rescues, they are amazing, so do check them out. Our final story of the day, we're talking about a big, wild wedding that took place in Lake Como this weekend, and of course Rasha Bilhassa Money Kicks was there. So YouTuber turned WWE star Logan Paul and also model Nina Agdel, they said I do in the lavish ceremony. The couple announced their engagement 2 years ago. They also have a 10-month-old daughter.
So Money Kicks wasn't the only big name in attendance. Seen on the big day were the couple's daughter Esme, Paul's brother Jake Logan and Mike Majla.
And would it be a YouTube wedding without an absolute mess of a cake? So I just want to highlight. Everyone looked beautiful, by the way. It looked like a very lovely.
It looks like a really nice wedding. She looked so good.
She looked amazing. I think 1, 2, 4 outfits I can see.
Yeah, she changed so many outfits. It's a dream location to have your wedding at Lake Como.
Yes.
Such a dream location. I always think about it, can I have a destination wedding? But I feel bad for my attendees, they have to make sure to get a visa beforehand. Will they be able to fly out? The people that I want to come, will they be able to fly back because of visa issues? Will they be able to get it?
Yeah, that would be stressful.
Yeah.
Where would your destination be, and where would the majority of your attendees be from? I never thought about that. That's such a good question.
Right? So I think I'm so basic. I like Lake Como. I don't want to be so mainstream, but I like this idea of having a wedding at Lake Como by the beach. The pictures would be amazing. Or I would have it a Scotland castle. A castle in Scotland.
Why Scotland, not Ireland? What?
Okay, Ireland.
Why would you say Scotland, not Ireland?
Okay, Ireland. Because I'm so easily influenced by social media. I've seen only Scottish castles.
I'm going to tell you, all of...
Is Ireland cheaper?
If anyone from Scotland... Ireland is really expensive for hotels. If anyone from Scotland...
What about the castles?
By the way, Ireland has very nice castles. Let me tell you all of the celebrities.
By the way, okay, me and my sister were just discussing it last weekend, okay? We were comparing prices of having destination weddings and the cost of weddings here, for example, okay? Because if you have a destination weddings, obviously you're not going to have this much big of a number. You'll have certain people that will fly out. You'll have a big wedding.
Right.
But here, you're obligated to invite more people.
Yes.
So if you compare the costs, it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, but you have to think about the cost you're putting on the guests.
True. Who wouldn't love an Italy trip? Italians, okay.
David and Victoria Beckham got married in an Irish castle. Yes. In case you didn't know that.
Okay,
Luttrell's Town Castle.
Irish castle.
Paul McCartney from the Beatles got married in an Irish castle. Pierce Brosnan, do you know him?
No.
You don't know Pierce Brosnan?
No.
Mission Impossible. No, not Mission James Bond. James Bond.
Ah, okay.
Rory McIlroy.
I know it's James Bond. If he says James Bond, I would know.
Marilyn Manson and Dita Von Teese.
I need a picture.
Marilyn Manson? You need a picture of Marilyn Manson?
Marilyn Manson.
Our generations are so... So out of sync. He's like a. They got married at a Gothic castle.
Oh, yeah. No, I've seen him before. Never mind. But
James Bond. Thanks, Yusuf.
okay, I'm switching to Ireland then.
The fact that Ireland didn't roll off the tongue when you're sitting beside me.
It's just because, you know,
hurtful.
I swear we're so affected by social media. Whatever I see on social media, I'm affected by it. But I really, that's my issue. Is like, okay, let's say everything worked out and I'm having a destination wedding, okay? Most of my friends, you know, they need the Schengen visa or they need a visa to fly out. They need to book appointments. They need to plan ahead. Will they get it? Will they not be able to get it? That's the issue, so...
You need to give
There's
a
a lot
year's
up to
warning and just know that there'd be so much stress in the middle of it.
Oh, God. I think I'll just... You know what? I can create Little Italy here.
Yeah. But then you've got to have a big wedding.
Yeah, I would love to have a big wedding. But can you imagine your pictures by this amazing balcony, you know?
Yeah, I feel like this
There
was
are
the summer
pictures.
for European weddings.
It's all either France or Italy.
Yeah.
And their pictures, they eat.
They eat.
They're so nice.
Someone saying Ireland, go to Ireland. What about Saudi Arabia? That's
Saudi
an
Arabia.
option. Al-Ola, if you feel like a desert.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Al-Ola wedding.
Imagine an Al-Ola wedding. No one's done it.
No one's done it. We can be the first people to do it.
One American couple came to Ireland this summer and they spent like millions of dollars on a wedding in an Irish castle. And the whole of Ireland was like, because it was like a theatre. It was like maybe like a circus theme, and they had basically like built a garden within a glass house, and we had never seen anything like it. And the whole of Ireland was obsessed with this like cool wedding.
It's cool.
I'll show you the TikToks after. Before we end the show, a quick shout out for the Lovin Dubai Community Awards 2025. It has rolled out. The voting is up and running, and we want your votes. We want your submissions. Head to lovin.co/lovins to cast your vote, and keep an eye on all of Lovin's socials to see the nominees as we go through them one by one and share why their stories are so impactful to the community. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Massa.
Thank you, Casey.
And we'll see you back here tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.